Um, if you decided to watch this video and lately you've been feeling like stressed, worried, or depressed, and you think that you're not doing something right because you just don't feel right. If you watching this video because you've been feeling anxiety lately, you just been feeling worried about your whole life. Listen, you don't have a problem, okay? You are doing everything to the best of your ability, all right? The reason why you've been feeling the way you've been feeling lately, okay? And normally I would guess, if I had to, I would say, normally you're feeling good or things are going smooth, right? But it's just recently, just the past few months, you just been feeling like, man, I don't even know if I'm gonna get through this month, man. I don't even know if I'm gonna get through next month, man. If that's you, you're not crazy. The reason why you've been feeling like this is because, man, everything is getting too expensive to the point that people can barely survive. And it's only getting worse, okay? Me personally, I noticed this like towards the end of last year. I used to think like it was me, like, yo, is it me or is the economy like just not doing good right now? And then, like I said, that was last year towards the end of last year, I was thinking that. Here we are in approaching the middle of this year, and the year is almost over with. And it's only gotten worse ever since that point. It's only gotten worse. And if you ask me, it's only going to get worse. All right. I'm not the bearer of bad news. I'm really optimistic. I even believe in manifesting money. Okay. I believe in manifesting everything. But at some point, you got to say, all right, something's not right here, man. This is getting out of hand. All right. It's a problem, man, when you can't buy food at a regular price. That is a problem. All right. I don't care how much manifesting you do. There's no way you can go to a store and a little pack of boiled eggs are like $16. It's ridiculous. When I buy a steak, you got one steak in a pack, one T-bone in a pack, and it's $30. And it's not even the biggest steak. Everything is getting so expensive, man. And inflation is through the roof. You can't even buy a house if you stay in an apartment because you sitting there thinking, how will I be able to keep the house up if I get it? Am I going to be able to do repairs? Am I going to have to pay homeowners association? I know that's expensive too. Do they got trash fees? Yes. People can't even buy a house. And you might have a family with kids or something like that. And you just want a bigger space so that your kids can run around and be a little bit more free. People can't even buy homes no more, man, let alone an apartment. There are so many people who I've talked to since I'm a life coach, and I talk to everybody. Y'all inspire me to make these videos, by the way. So thank y'all for booking sessions with me because I learned so much. And I just basically give back with y'all stories most of the time. But I've talked to so many people, man, that live with other people. So many. And I'm talking about not just kids, but like adults, 20s and 30s, got roommates. This is not normal. I don't care what nobody says. It is not normal for adults to be under the same household. Not unless they like girlfriend and boyfriend or they married or something like that. Or, maybe, your mom just needs you to take care of her because she can't do some things for herself. That's understandable. But I mean, like, regular average people who work every day and they are capable of working and stuff like that have to have roommates now because rent is freaking too overpriced for one person to just pay by him or herself. My rent that I pay here is almost $2,000. And my place is not the biggest place ever. Okay? As a matter of fact, my rent costs more than some people's houses mortgages. That's how bad it is to rent apartments nowadays. The amount you pay for an apartment or an Airbnb, townhome, whatever, is the same amount of money you would pay if you had a house or a home and you was paying mortgage. But you can't get a house now because now they selling like what would been like years ago. I would say just 5 years ago. What would have been 5 years ago, $100,000 type home. They selling them for like $250,000 now. $300,000 home, $400,000 home, $1 million home, and it ain't got but 3 bedrooms in it. 1 floor. It's ridiculous, man. Everything is getting so expensive to where it's like even entrepreneurs are like, man, hold on, man. This ain't working, man. People ain't even buying goods no more. People ain't even buying up stuff like they normally would buy it anymore. And even business owners and entrepreneurs are starting to question like, yo, is it me tripping or is my sales really down? No, you're not tripping. Your sales is really down because people don't got money to buy. People don't got money to consume anything. I'm talking about the average middle class person. Don't have money to even go to remember how we used to go to the mall and actually just go in there and shop and go to Foot Locker and get some Jordans, some Nikes. Then you might go to Macy's or something, go in there and get you about 3 shirts. Then you might go to Buckle and grab you some pants with a belt or something. Man, you can't even go to a mall nowadays and just get a nice number of items, some stuff to wear. You probably be looking in your closet like, yo, I really wouldn't mind having a summertime wardrobe. But you can't even buy the clothes to create a summer wardrobe. Some of y'all watching this video, you still probably got clothes in your closet, because I know because I do. You still got clothes in your closet from 1992 that you just been keeping because clothes is even overpriced. It's even overpriced to look good. Now you got to kind of like save your clothes and just make sure that you keep them washed and clean, and you make sure you keep your stuff looking nice because you got to make it last, because you can't go in the mall no more and just enjoy yourself and just go shopping because everything is so freaking pricey nowadays. It's so bad that most people don't want to be your friend no more. Most people don't get in relationships no more. I think it ain't no gender war. I don't think it's no gender war. I think that everybody's just fed up with finances. People can't afford a relationship. Ladies, men, it ain't like men don't want to be with women. We know that's a lie. The problem is the men just don't have enough money to keep taking every one of y'all out, because, that's how you court a woman. You court a woman, pay for the first dates, pay for a drink, Nowadays, the guys is so, financially watchful over their stuff that they like, you know what, man, I ain't even doing it. I'm good. I'm staying to myself, man. I'm going to use my money, go get me some groceries. You know what I'm saying? I'm to get me a haircut. Because it's so expensive out here that people can't afford to date. They can't afford to date. People don't want to be your friend no more. People won't even finish the conversation talking to you because they so afraid of spending money. That's how bad the economy is nowadays. Inflation is crazy. Gas prices are stupid, dumb high. You feel me? Gas prices $5 and $6, man. And if you got one of them cars that got like the V12 in it, the V6 diesel trucks in it, whatever y'all riding in, that's even more pricier. You might see the young boy ladies, you might see the young boys riding around in the Hellcats and the Dodge Chargers and stuff like that. But I guarantee you, man, he can barely pay for that car because gas is so high. And you wonder why he don't want to come and get you. Because gas high. Every time you drive, if you got one of them not gas power, but if you got one of them cars that take a lot of gas and it's like got a super engine in it or something like that, every time you go outside, you're going to have to get gas every single time. Bruh, I traded in my SRTs for gas fuel efficient car just because gas prices are extremely ridiculously high. I saw it coming a long time before I needed to trade in my car. I just like, yo, if I stay in these cars with these fast cars, bro, these cars are gonna make me go broke. Literally. It's crazy, man. Everything is super expensive. And like I said, it's only getting worse, man. And like I said, man, I don't like to think like this. I don't even say the word expensive. But damn it, I gotta admit, things are expensive. Everybody's working hard. People's working overtime at their jobs, overworking themselves. That's why you don't really get a chance to talk to people no more nowadays, because everybody's always at work. The average person is working. Women nowadays, they not in the house washing clothes and doing laundry and stuff like that. They working. It's so many damn DoorDash drivers out here on the road. The app will tell you, we can't accept no more people to drive because everybody's dashing. I know, because my friend showed me. Everybody's working to try to get some money. Everybody's working to get a bag because you can barely survive and maintain your living standards. On the weekends, most people don't have time to even enjoy themselves on the weekend. Like Friday, it used to be Friday was like that day you get your check and I can't wait for 5 o'clock, man. Cause I'm gonna have fun this weekend, man. I can't wait to Saturday night. I can't wait to Sunday night. Them days is over. It's more like I'm gonna be working this weekend. I'm going in for overtime this weekend. People can't even enjoy themselves, man, because they got to get up early in the morning at 5 o'clock just to go to work to make some money, bro. That's how you know it's not just you. It's inflation. It's inflation. It's overpriced everything. You don't have a problem. It's not you. It's happening for everybody. Everybody. Look at music artists. They ain't even out of the loop either. Look at music artists. They dropping album after album after album after album after album after album. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Because even they can feel the effects of inflation. It's ridiculous, man. Everything is too expensive and it's overpriced. And this is why I'm telling y'all out there, for those of you who've been subscribed to me, and if you ain't subscribed to me, make sure you subscribe, because my people been keeping up with this. And I know I done said many a times, do things on your own. I preach that. Do things on your own. Be independent. Yeah, that's good and all. When you need healing and stuff, yeah, be on your own. Get your mind right. Take care of yourself. Focus on leveling yourself up. Be the best you can be. Be your greatest version. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. But at some point, once you do all that part, all right, the world we live in now is going to require you to have somebody in your corner. Okay? I'm not trying to say give up your peace and your freedom to be with somebody. I'm not trying to say go get married, sign papers. I'm not trying to say none of that. I'm just saying now is the time, fellas, to find you a main. I don't even want to use that word because I'm thinking like I was when I was like 22. My bad. I'm 23 now, but I'm thinking like I was 22 years old. Fellas, now is the time to find you somebody who you can trust, somebody who is committed to you, somebody who loyal to you, somebody that uplifts you and brings something to your table, dog. You know, she pours into you the same way you'll pour into her. She'll do it right back for you too. And that's the one you might need to just keep in your corner. Okay? Ladies, same thing with y'all too. Y'all can walk around and prance and dance and think you hot stuff because you doing everything by yourself. You can do it all you want. But either you gonna work more hours. Either what you gonna do? You want to work 10 hours a day as a woman, 15 hours a day to keep a roof over your head, to keep food in your refrigerator and some money in your pocket, to keep makeup money. You want to work 15 hours a day, or do you want to humble yourself and find a guy that you can trust and be submissive? Which one is one or the other? Because I'm telling you, we're going in a direction right now. I can feel it of where even if you independent, you can barely survive. If you stay by yourself, it is hard. It's just as hard to survive by yourself because the cost of living is so high now. It's even harder to be by yourself now. It's more expensive to be by yourself now because that means you got to do everything by yourself. You got to pay all the bills by yourself and you don't have anybody to help you in your corner. And that's the cost that you have to pay when you choose to be independent, which nobody talks about. Because I'm going to tell you, them bills ain't going to stop flowing, dog. That rent office ain't going to stop asking for their money every month. It ain't going to stop. The IRS is definitely not going nowhere. They want they cut too. Netflix want they cut. Your cell phone company, AT&T, T-Mobile, Sprint, whoever you got, they want they cut too. Apple Music want they cut. iTunes Music want they cut too. Yeah, you be listening to music in the car. Sirius want they cut. And I'm telling you, the bills is going to keep flowing, bro. The bills is going to keep flowing. And I know what, it's the beginning of the month, something like that, I think. Bro, they ain't wasting no time now to ask for their money. Haven't you noticed that the bills be like right there after you paid that last one? They be like right there, like we got it ready for you. We got it all. How they send the email? It's ready to be viewed. You be like, man, delete that. I ain't worried about that, man. I'm gonna put you press the little star thing on your Gmail, like put a star, like I see it later. Your bill is ready. Is you ready to pay it again? Because we ain't going nowhere. I mean, we can cut the lights off now. They ain't playing, bro. They cut your Wi-Fi off. They'll cut your lights off. They'll cut your power off. They will evict you if you don't have that money. I want my money tonight, Tito. I want my money tonight. They ain't playing. I'm telling you, that's why I'm saying, bro, y'all about to start making some wise decisions when it come down to y'all friendships and relationships. Y'all about to create some coalitions or something. Y'all about to create some teams or something. Y'all about to come together with somebody. Because I'm telling you, man, we coming into some times, man, where it's getting so bad. I'm surprised that people ain't out there like looting. Somebody speak on let your voice be heard. Are people lootering, lottery, whatever you call it now? Because I know some people can't even just go afford stuff. I know people is robbing people. Crime rates gonna start increasing? Like I said, I'm not trying to scare y'all or nothing. I'm just saying, when the money gets low and the economy gets bad and inflation just keep going up and everything is so overpriced, people gonna take it to a different measure, bro. They gonna start robbing, stealing. Crime rate gonna go up. Okay? So, hey, man, it is what it is. I believe like you believe too. I like to manifest stuff. I don't even like to say the word expensive. I don't think that I can't afford nothing. I say I can afford. I say I am rich. I say all that stuff. I use affirmations too. I know. I feel you. I do the same thing. But I got to be realistic because bills is not going to stop coming. Bills don't stop. I don't care how much manifestation you're going to do. The bill is right there. $233 manifested. So it's your big bro Tren, man. Don't feel bad if you're going through a hard time right now. The only thing I can tell you to do, what I do is, man, just keep God number one. Pray. Ask God to provide for you and give you provisions and resources that you need in order to, make it. Okay? Because I really still feel like at the end of the day, even though you might be feeling the effects of inflation or overpriced things, I believe that God has a plan for his people if you stay in good relationship with him. Okay? So, it ain't much I could do about overpriced stuff. It is what it is out here, y'all. They squeezing like lemons out here, boys. I'm telling you. I wanted to talk about this during the video, but the American dream. Shouts out to my girl that I talked to yesterday that booked a session with me. She's 26 years old. She stay in Oklahoma, and she worked for a car company. I'm not going to say which car company, but she called me yesterday. She was like, Big Bro Tren. She booked a session with me. She was like, Big Bro Tren, man, I don't know what to do. I'm like, what you mean? She's like, I'm trying. I just cannot get ahead, man. I'm like, you got kids? She like, nope. I'm like, you got a boyfriend? She like, I used to, but not no more. I'm like, you got family up there? She like, yeah, but you know how they are. They don't really want to help me. 26 years old, aspiring to be an actress, can't live her dream because she got to work so much that she can't even really, create it because she always working just to maintain her cost of living. Broke my heart. And she inspired this video, man. So I know it's hard out there, y'all, but y'all stay vigilant, man. Stay prayed up and keep God number one. Make sure you book a session with me if you want to talk to me, man. Again, if you want to book a session with me, it's in the comment section at the top. I'll be glad to talk to you. I talk to everybody every day. Okay. Well, if you want to book a session with me, since so many people be booking session with me, I wish I could just talk to y'all. I literally, if it was multiple clones of me, I would talk to all of y'all. But I can't, bruh, because I got bills to pay too. And my time is valuable. So that's why I asked you to pay. Okay? Because I have time. I have time and bills just like everybody else. I'm not better than nobody else. I do this. I walk the same path you walk. I got to pay the same bills. Even though you watch me on YouTube. Okay? So make sure you comment below. Don't leave this video without leaving a comment below. Let me know your thoughts, man. Let me know your thoughts. Is things getting too expensive or am I crazy? All right? Are things getting overpriced? Do you think it's going to get worse or do you think it's going to get better? Comment below. I want to know your thoughts. All right? Make sure you subscribe to my channel if this video resonated with you when you clicked it and you like what I'm talking about, because I ain't lying. It's the truth, man. It's real. With that being said, I'll catch y'all in the next video today. Make sure you subscribe, man. Book a session. Holla.